Hello everyone, my name is Teresa Ravenmoon and I carry out healing and shamanic techniques. I work with crystals, I work with sound, I work with medicine plants, I work with sacred oils and waters, and I just wanted to explain a little bit about what a shaman does. As explained to me, a shaman, like that word is big. It's really big, and it can mean so many different things. And the basis of healing in this kind of style, this kind, using these kind of techniques with this kind of outlook about healing and energy and what the human is, what everything around us is very universal globally. So no matter what culture a person's from, they will have foundations of shamanism, of healers that used to practice these ways. So a shaman, each shaman will work completely differently to another one for a start. So there's no uniform way. It's just about being speaking to a healer and seeing if they suit what's wrong with you, what you coming to them for, if you like their energy. And in different cultures, again, the word shaman, that is actually from just a Siberian word, and so that does not apply to every single person all over the globe that does the same work. They're different names: medicine men, medicine women, witch doctors, voodoo practitioners, herbalists, midwives, energy alchemists, channelers, earth-based healers. There's so many different names depending what tradition you're in. And so it's, I think that's why when we use the word shaman or shamanism, that can be kind of a little bit confusing for people. The basis of shamanism from an outlook, from a point of view, is that we are more than just a physical body. We are made of energy, and everything around us is made of energy and therefore is conscious. So there are many things around us that we just cannot see with our physical eyes, our physical ears, and touch with our hands. So therefore a lot of people are not aware that there is more than just what can be seen with our physical eyes. And shamans, if you are gifted and intuit, can see and feel and travel to more places than just this physical world. We remember that we are multi-dimensional beings. We are powered and made of energy. We have energy bodies, so some people call them subtle bodies, and through, basically, we are spirit beings. Our spirit can travel to different dimensions, worlds, travel through time and space to retrieve information, can retrieve healing for ourselves, the world, our community, animals, trees, it really doesn't matter. And kind of works on the principle of animism, which is that everything has a consciousness. So the animals, the crystals, the water, the elements, everything around us basically can be communicated with. And I've spent over 20 years and 10 years before that kind of training and opening my intuition and developing my intuition, and I've spent over 20 years now actually doing this work on behalf of people like myself, my family, my community. I've run a shamanic circle in Leicester for 10 years, and I've helped many people over that time, in teaching, in healing, in spiritual advice, support in the many levels. So healing is not me doing the work. A shaman is someone who becomes what some native cultures call a hollow bone. We inside get ourselves, our personality, out of the way so that whatever needs to come through for the client can come through. So therefore we the person is not the being doing the work. The client is asking for the healing, and I am working with their higher self, with their team in spirit, with their ancestors, with all the beings that work with them, and my spiritual team, my higher self, is working alongside their higher self and their team. So that is how the communication comes across from the client to me, and then that comes down into my physical consciousness, and then I carry out any work basically that the client is asking for. So basically anything you guys are asking for, I can connect with your higher self and carry out that work, because everyone knows exactly what they need, even if they can't consciously remember. And so a shaman is perceptive enough, is sensitive enough to be able to communicate with so it could be an animal even, or a child. It doesn't need to be an adult. It could be a tree, it could be a water source. In the case of, say, doing house cleansing or business cleansing and blessings, if then talking with the energy of the business and the house and the land, and seeing what needs to be corrected, what the imbalance is. So I have people come to me over years for all kinds of things, like they want to move job. Is that a good idea? They have a physical ailment that they would like support and help finding out why they have it or how they can remove it. They just want a realigning and cleansing, so they will come more regularly to keep their energy system as cleansed and as aligned and open and active as possible. Some people come because they want to open their intuitive senses, so I help them activate that, especially in this time of ascension. Then more people are waking up and would like that work deepening with their higher self and their spirit team, and to open to receive the energies that are coming in. And I help with that. I work a lot with crystals. I really heavily work with crystals and sound, and those two together work very well. Crystals are from Mother Earth, and they are record keepers, so they have the whole history of everything in them already. The atomic structure of how they grow is one of the most perfect things on this planet. And so crystals, basically simplified, help us to remember that we are perfect. That's a very simplified way of saying it. And crystals can talk, they can give information, they can also, because they are different colors, give color healing. They can very much connect with the angelic realms, with the earthly realms, with different dimensions. They can help us to bring healing in from past and present and future. So I work very heavily with crystals. And I am based in Leicester. And even though I'm based in Leicester in the UK, I work with clients worldwide or even UK wide, because I do healings at a distance as well. And I can do that over WhatsApp, I can do that over Facebook, I can do that over the telephone, I can do that on Zoom. And so there is, when we go into the spiritual realms, there is no time and space and distance. It's very much instantaneous, and we are all connected. Therefore, there is no separation. So someone could be in Australia, and the healing would work just as well as if they were in my healing room. I offer courses as well, which I can teach at a distance. I mix in hypnotherapy as well. I mix in past life healing as well. I mix in, so I do teaching. I could teach and help you to bring out your inner healer. I can help you to open your intuition. I can help you to heal past life. I work with, helping you to release old karma, ancestral wounding, inner child wounding. I help you to get on your highest timeline if that's what you want. So we clear out old cords and contracts and beliefs that no longer serve you, so we can help you drop those. I teach Moonai key rites, which are very, very powerful rites to help activate you into remembering who you are in this time of ascension, and to help open up your connection with basically all that is. And they're really, really powerful 9 rites that I teach kind of 2 or 3 at a time, because that's what I find a person's energy field can deal with and integrate in a good manner. I teach Reiki, I teach angelic Reiki, I teach Sekhem Heka. I can teach about crystals, I can teach about past life stuff. I can teach how to activate yourself. I also can channel and draw light language. I channel light language, which is a language of the heart, which is universal and galactic, because this time is reminding us that we are part of the galactic universe. We are not on our own. We're part of a much, much bigger system. And this time is helping us to raise our consciousness, to remind ourselves of that, remind ourselves of how powerful we are, and to help us to open our hearts and become much, much more compassionate, empathetic, and unified with each other. So if there's anything I could do to help, or you would like to ask me more questions, please do that. My website is healingtreetherapies.com, and I run also shamanic circles, and I also teach and run inner dance ceremonies, cacao ceremonies, mugwort ceremonies, and I've done marriage ceremonies. I've done pretty much any ceremony people can think of. I've helped with that and guided that. Okay, blessings. Go well, everyone. It was beautiful connecting with you, and look out for my other teachings and healings coming. Bye.